Welcome to Fair Entry. This video will be talking about how to enter exhibit hall projects and state fair projects. You are probably wondering why the differentiation between exhibit hall and state fair projects. There are exhibit hall projects that we take in our county that are not necessarily state fair projects. So when we are in Fair Entry, I will show you the two different locations so that you can find your project and enter it properly. So the first thing you're going to do is log in to Fair Entry. You will find a screen that looks like this. If you are unsure how to log into Fair Entry, go back to my video where it is Fair Entry, logging in and adding an exhibitor, and it will walk you through those steps. So now that you are logged in, you will come to a screen that looks like this. You will hit Begin Work on New Invoice. Then you will pick your student and you will hit Create Entry. Now, you have your list of the different projects available to you. If you are doing an exhibit hall project and you know it is not a project that can go to state fair, you will find it under exhibit hall. So these projects can include animal education, arts and crafts, collections, consumer foods, collections and hobbies, crops, cupcake decorating, dairy foods, entrepreneur, farm toy scene, fashion review, juniors, grilling, junior leaders, microwave, mini 4-H, other animals, and recycling. If your project is not on this list, then they are more than likely a state fair project. So you can go back and hit change. And you can scroll down to where it says State Projects New. You hit select, and then these are the projects that are listed under that. Aerospace, arts and crafts, ATV safety education, beekeeping, cake decorating, cat poster display, child development, computer, construction and architectural replica, consumer clothing, creative writing, demonstration, dog poster or display, electric, fashion review, fine arts, floriculture, foods, baked foods, preserved, forestry, genealogy, geology, health, home environment, informative 4-H presentation, lawn and garden tractor safety, llama alpaca crafts, llama alpaca poster or display, model craft, needle craft, photography, poultry poster, professional persuasive presentation, public speaking, rabbit ambassador, rabbit poster or display, sewing construction non-wearable, sewing construction wearable. Be sure you pick the correct one if you are doing wearable or non-wearable. Shooting sports, small engine, soil and water, sport fishing, tractor operator skills, tractor safety, veterinary science, weather and climate science, wildlife, woodworking, zero-turn radius mower operator skills, zero-turn radius mower safety education. So when you find your project, you will then hit select. So let's say that this student is doing cake decorating. You hit select, make sure that you are in the correct one, hit choose. Then you will pick what grade level they're in. If you're not sure which grade level they're in, please go and reference our exhibitor guide. It will tell you the age range that they are in. You hit select, continue. You will then need to pick your club. And then you're just going to put a brief description of what their project is. So you can put lots of descriptions if you haven't quite decided exactly what everything's going to look like. You can put a brief description. So for example, the student is doing a popcorn cake. Then you hit continue. Then if you have other projects that you want to add, you hit add another entry. If you have another student or another child that you have things to enter for, you hit register another exhibitor, and then it will ask you to register that child of yours, and then you can add their entries. It will then say continue to payment. If you look up here, you do not have to pay. It is $0. You just have to go through the steps of continue to payment. So let's say I am completely done. I don't need to add another child in their entries. I don't need to add another entry for this child. I'm just good to go. I'm going to hit continue to payment, and then it gives me a summary of what I did and then a detailed list of what I need. Now, if I get to this part and I'm looking at the detailed list when I click detail and I see something that is just not right, I can go back up to entries and I can click on entries and it gives me my list of entries and I can hit edit. This will allow me to edit any piece that I might need. Then I can go back to payment, finish it, and I'm good to go. Best of luck.